Sitting here
This
chilling.
Bathrobe Steve.
Bathrobe Steve. Posted.
Uh, but what were we talking about?
What were we talking
Oh
about?
man, was it
You said something about what did you say?
I don't know.
Something about religion?
Oh, I was saying, it's not the religion that. Well, no, I don't believe religion. I believe the stories of the people. If you are the people that are in these stories, if you take out like the magic tricks, and shit, like if
Magic
you just
tricks.
look at the Old Testament, not the New Testament. Like the New Testament's like, yeah, I'm gonna come back, like remix. Like they switch some shit up in that one, but. I mean, the stories. It's all about every story is about a man who was in was a fight in the struggle, and it resembles anyone who's stood out and did something different of that generation.
Mhm.
If you take out all the hooping and hollering of the David Blaine shit, the wine and the water, like I think he was, and if anything, you could say his struggle led him to be an artist because every artist eventually you're gonna hear them or
Mhm.
someone's gonna hear them. Every artist is they find a creative way. That's why I think like music, like if you listen to Kanye stuff, like outside of the beat and everything, he's telling you a story. Like there's substance there. He's
Mhm.
like trying to let you know, and that's maybe Magic Tricks was Jesus' way of like trying to get like look at me, like look at me,
Yeah, no
like
CDs.
like maybe that because music is that way. Like we go buy it and we nod our head to it, but no one really understands it except for the people who are really like trying to listen and can relate to the music or whatever. And that can be said about anything. And that just goes into saying like you want to do what you're passionate about. You're gonna be ultimately the most happiest.
Right.
But if you take people's passions away, like you say you can do this or you can't do this or you can do this or you can't do this, people are just gonna get stuck in the system where they're just doing shit they really don't want to and they just end up settling.
Mhm.
But back to the religion thing, I think the stories of Jesus and Buddha and the Quran and whoever you want to read upon are true. I think the stories are all true. And if you think about it, like in the Bible, it says, God restored the world or whatever, and everyone could speak one language. And he was like, no, that's too easy. So he made everyone, separate and to do their own thing to hopefully come to it, and now it's called the land of the Babel. You know,
Mhm.
Babel. It's called the land of the Babel, and everyone's talking and speaking, and they're fighting, and everyone's in a constant upward fighting. That's where we're always in the mode of attack or defense. That's where
Right.
we're naturally in that state because now the system that we're in, we're told that we have to be in that state. And I think the stories of these people are real, but I think anyone can have that. Like look at Tupac or Malcolm X or Martin Luther King. They've all had a story or a vision that they was trying to impose. Like,
Mhm.
and they had haters. Like, they
Right.
all had haters. Jesus had his haters. Everyone had haters. But then once they're gone, you're like, oh, now I know what he meant. Or now,
Dang, that's
like,
what he
dang,
said.
like, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
And now I don't even
You mean
like the
after
fact
all this
church.
time?
Now I think even the book that's why I don't like the religion aspect because it's something that you have to worship. I don't think it's something you should worship. It's something you should learn from. And they shouldn't be preaching. They should be teaching in them goddamn churches. But you know what? Church is now the aspect of church is a business in itself.
Mhm.
Church is a business. Like you don't need all this stuff. You don't need to do all this stuff. Yada 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 to get to God. You shouldn't have to do all that. But I've been to churches where the tithe and offering plate comes like 6 times from day and night, and the preacher has a brand new Cadillac in 2 weeks, and then they
Yeah.
like give a praise, a standing ovation, praise to God for Reverend Jackson getting a
For
new
giving
car.
him a
Yeah,
give him an Escalade.
yeah,
It was.
and everybody in the congregation stands up and we all clap for each other. We all and hug your neighbor because we the ones that
Yeah, you know,
we the ones that really
we
did
made
it.
that happen.
That's why we like hug your neighbor because we the one that really made it happen. So it's like, dang, everything is a system in itself. Like you got homeless people outside of these churches that take up like 2 or 3 blocks of a city. And it's like, why you ain't letting none of these people, like, these are people that need help. These are, the people that need something.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, it's not like that. Everything is just everything now, and here is it's a system. It's a scam. Everybody's trying to find the
Everybody
next
trying to,
scam.
yeah, just trying to come
Everyone's
up
trying to
real
come
quick.
up on the next scam. Everything's a system already, and that's happened way before we was here, and it's gonna happen way
Way
after
after
we
we
here,
gone.
especially after we go. It's just a system. Everything's a system.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but bathrobe
That's
Steve.
crazy. Signing out. Bathrobe Steve, holding it down.